All right.
Hey, Gam Fam. It's Wahuru. Welcome to another installment of EverMore with EverLore. We just want to go ahead and, go ahead, show off our shirts. Show
All
off.
right, repping the shirts. Yeah.
That's right. Go ahead and if you want some shirts like those and potentially other things, check out our site at ManChildLTD.com. Be sure to check out our social media. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at EverLore Game. And then check out our YouTube channel, which is ManChild LTD. So before we jump right into it, I have something to say to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, roll a d12.
D12.
Okay.
Well,
Let me get my dice out, I guess.
I rolled a 10, sir.
Okay.
Let's pray that's good.
I got 12. Hey.
Okay. All right.
What's that, Caleb? We can't see that.
Huh?
What is that?
7.
Do
Okay.
you want proof, or do you just trust me?
Well, proof would be nice, but I do believe you.
I got a 9.
Okay. All right. So everyone, except for Stitch and Vandra, didn't roll so hot.
Uh-oh.
So this will be for something later when we actually get into gameplay. But I just needed those rolls because I forgot to get them the other day.
Love it.
So now that we are jumping right into it, Cam Fam, who wants to go ahead and do the recap for last week?
You.
Okay.
Am I the only one? Is that it?
Wow.
I just
Wait,
said
no,
I'll do it.
I have to look at my thing. Yeah, I would love to.
Okay,
So-
we got 3.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm out.
Ha! You're not
Yep.
even going to try?
I'm up.
All right.
Actually, yeah, I'll throw my name in there.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So, Anthony 1-2, Maritopa 3-4, Caleb Bloodstar 5-6, and then 7-8 will be the Reaper himself. 2.
Anthony.
Right? No, I got you. I'm sorry. I had brain freeze. No. So, last time on EverLore, the guards, they were looking kind of curiously at Belac because he wasn't so good. You know, he came down with something. He was really sick. And Nijlan calling off the guards because Wahuru was about to beat their butts. Nijlan steps in and performs this cleansing ritual on Belac. And, you know, she goes through with it, and then she says, there's nothing we can do. We should probably just head out to Nazareth. And so she leaves, and when she looks back, Belac just has no plague, and he's cured, seemingly. Belac, not having any memory of such being sickness, decides, hey, we should probably catch up with Nijlan, and so we all double time it to Nazgatek, the city where Balamle leads us to. Once we get there, Balamle, she takes us to Onataha, which is the daughter of the earth, and she's a shaman, and she's a very... So an Onataha is like the title of a really powerful shaman. That shaman's name in particular is Kava Atora, which means Mother of the Vein. And she's a very revered shaman in the area. Why can't I? Blah. Okay, so Balanle takes us there, and Balanle seems to have like just reverence for the Onataha. Like she quivers in her boots when we start to be taken, and it's in this really nice earthen teepee. And we enter, and then it's really cool. There's a bunch of stuff. It's real Earth-like, and so we enter, and she greets us, and she has a chair, and she says, "Hey, we are going to need to take some of your blood for studying." So she takes some of our blood. You know, some of us are more braver than others about having our blood taken. Belac, in particular, when his blood is taken, woo, boy, is that weird. So it explodes in the vial, basically, and she has it sent to Herm specifically, everybody else, they get their blood taken and it's written down. And her servant, Oxige Vienna, is the one helping her out with all of this stuff. And so once we get all of our blood taken, Keva Atora, she feeds us and, tells us more about everything that's going on and, the details of the plague in Chaluk'Sen. And so at the end of our travel for last episode, we got ready in a teepee. I meditated. Monotopa walked around the teepee, and Stitch reflected on his religion.
Okay. Anyone want to add anything that he may have missed?
I'll get something.
Okay. Just
All right.
you?
I have something.
Okay. And then Reaper, are you trying?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go ahead and just move everyone down one, and I'll roll a d6. So you guys
Okay.
are just in a different section. I rolled a 3, so that's Bloodstar.
No.
So, Kava. It's Kava. Like that's how you pronounce it, right?
Keep going.
So Kava has a a pupil, sort of like it seems, named Oxige Vina.
I said this.
Okay.
Come
Yeah.
on. What you got? That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. I can add a little bit of that.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go over to. Okay. Well, I rolled a 1, so that's
All right,
you,
that-
Monica.
Okay. Yeah. Anthony, you did a great job. Oxige, he seems kind of mysterious. He was dressed like in robes and stuff like that, and his face was really shadowy. Monotopa and even some other people tried to sort of pierce that, but weren't able to do so. And the only thing we really could detail was that his cloak had like a river pattern that seemed to go all around it, and it looks sort of like realistic, but that was all we could get.
Okay. And then Reaper, you want to add something?
Yeah. So when we first got outside the gates, we were told by the guards from last session that we weren't allowed to go in. And that's the reason why we went to the shaman to get tested. And she said that none of us had the virus. And another thing was the area that the shaman lived in was like a group of teepees, but they weren't the traditional teepee. They were magical of some sort. So if you thought of something in them, it would just happen.
Okay. All right.
I have something else.
Okay.
Oxige Vienna seemed to be not infatuated, but extremely interested with everything that his mentor did when it came to magic and stuff.
Okay. All right. So with that, Anthony, I will give you 2.
Thank you.
Or actually, I should say Kaliff, I'll give you 2. Monotopa and Reaper, I will give you 1. I'm sorry, Bloodstar, but I will not be awarding any EP for that one today.
All right.
All right, so let's jump right into it. Monotopa, you are outside, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Why don't you go ahead and roll me insight?
All right. I got 24.
Okay. So it is the night. You hear crickets chirping and the nightlife. You hear nightlife.
Yeah.
Just circling around. You see foresty area behind you, and you get this sense that you are in. If it weren't a full thick of a forest, it was maybe like the entrance part of maybe a forest area or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
When that happens, as you look around, you feel a sword on your neck, and you take 1 point of damage, as a little bit of blood starts to drip from that.
Dang
What are
it,
you doing?
I rolled a 24, man.
What are you doing?
I am going to cast Earth Meld
Okay.
to
All right. So
just to sort of drop into the ground.
okay. So you go ahead and cast. Actually, what is your core?
6.
Okay, Earth Meld requires a core of 4.
Believe so.
Okay, all right. So you can cast that. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So then, what I plan on doing is moving away about 15 feet or so, and then coming
Okay.
back up facing whoever it is.
Okay. So you do that, and you see the red cloak. I'm sorry. You see the green cloak with the river pattern on it, and our siege will say, "Ah, it was just you," and he will sheath the sword.
Oxige, who did you think I was? And I'm gonna put my hand on my sword. And what are you doing here?
He will say, I didn't know who you were. I'm just instructed to keep watch over you. And the last thing I saw was everyone inside the teepee. So when I saw something around it, I figured I would check it out.
Ah, I understand. Next time, maybe observe from a distance without injuring until you know who it is.
Well, sometimes time is of the essence, and you do know who your enemies are. He will come up to you and salve you. You want to resist? Or
No.
okay. So he'll come up. Yeah, and I mean he reclosed whatever, so you're not doing that. And he will say, the night is young, but I suggest you get some rest. Standing out here with guards more impulsive than I.
Much obliged. Are we in any particular danger? I mean, is the city soon to be sieged, or do you know of any growing danger?
We don't know of any, but we do know that people often seek the knowledge of our shamans. So we are just on high alert and on guard because we don't want things like that to fall into the wrong hands.
I am happy to see that the people are aware and are vigilant. It just so happens that I have had these growing feelings over the past several months of some impending doom that is coming to befall us. I don't know if it's the kingdom or the continent or the world, but I feel something deadly is coming, and I've been trying to warn kings and villages alike.
So like a greater plague?
It may be the plague, although I got the feeling after learning about the plague, as if there were going to be an attack, but I don't know anything about it. And I'm trying to learn more. It seems like you maybe have the ear to someone who could help defend the people.
Yes,
so
definitely.
If you could just let them know something's
Definitely.
coming.
I will definitely let those who need to know. But I would advise maybe not telling some of the townspeople. We want to keep the panic that's already rising to a minimum.
I understand. Thank you for But I will take my leave now.
And he will say, "Oh, all right. Good night." And also, be careful. And go ahead and roll insight on that.
Tell your mother she's coming.
20.
Okay. When he says be careful, while you assume it may have something to do with just staying inside, you get the sense that maybe there's a little something else that isn't being said.
All right. I will take your words to advisement. But may I ask you something of a bold question?
Yeah, ask away.
I noticed when we were in the presence of the Anataha, I mark myself as something of an observant person, but even now I am unable to pierce the veil of your robe. And are you human? Are you a spirit or something in between?
Roll magic resistance.
Uh-oh.
Oh, darn it! Oh, darn it! I wrote a 1. Dang it! Of all the times, 33.
So as soon as you ask, you will see his eyes dart around, and then what was like once the area you guys were in is now like it's like glowing. It's like white, just where you two are standing.
Oh.
And then you will see him, and he will take off the hooded part of the cloak.
Uh-oh.
And you will see that he is a Hiroshim.
Oh. Oh, so shadow and lava and all of that stuff.
Yes.
Picking up because something was red, and I was like, ooh, but then I didn't want to stretch.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna roll knowledge or learning. Well, you want me to do learning or knowledge to see if I know what he is?
Go ahead and do knowledge.
Okay. And I rolled 12, let's see, 22.
Yeah. So I mean, you've heard of Hiroshim before. We had we've even been in battle.
Oh,
so
that's
you've
right.
seen
Yep,
with
that's right.
so-
That's right. Oh, wow. I have not encountered many of your kind. I have witnessed one in battle on a great griffin steed. How is it that you have come to be of the people?
There's much that pains me to explain,
Hmm.
but to be brief, the people here are like family to me, and I was here at a very young age.
Apologies for being so forward.
Oh, I understand.
With your permission, I will take my leave, and if you desire, I will keep your identity a secret.
That would be greatly appreciated. And then he will hood the cloak, and what was once glowing is now forest again.
All right. So I'm going to give him sort of a stiff bow, and walk out of his presence, sort of facing him.
Okay. When you bow, you'll see the glowing eyes, like the red eyes, look at you. And he doesn't bow, but what you can gather is maybe some sort of head nod or something that lets you know he sees you.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to go inside and tell the team, whoever's awake, about the warning, but I'm not going to mention that he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
go ahead.
So, would I still be meditating or would I be asleep?
you'd be meditating, but Bloodstar, give me, what were you gonna say?
While all that was going on, I was just gonna do like some handstand push-ups.
Go
Aw,
ahead and roll
cool.
me prowess.
Yep.
And then performance.
Note, I am using like both full hands, not one finger.
Okay.
Not breaking a finger.
That's funny.
I'll have you know, I didn't do it on a wall.
Gosh.
I hear you.
I'm doing. I got a 26 for prowess.
Okay.
You want a performance?
Yes.
23.
Okay. Reaper and Rasitlian, go ahead and roll mental fortitude.
Reaper.
Oh, hold on. I was thinking. He said
Yeah,
Reaper and Rasitlian.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Reaper and Kaliff.
Okay, mental fortitude.
Yes.
27.
Wait, magic resistance or mental fortitude? Just
Mental fortitude.
okay, bruh. Yo, let's go. 21.
Okay. So while you do that, Bloodstar, you are successful. Vandra, Stitch, and Kaliff all think, whoa, that's cool. I didn't know that the Bloodstar could do that. Like you were just a little surprised at your strength or display of strength.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Reaper is unimpressed. He's just whatever.
Yeah, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just working out.
Good job.
Yeah, I know. But that's just what happened while they were looking. So Monotopa, you enter in. So you'll find Kaliff meditating. You'll see Bloodstar doing the push-ups on the handstand.
Companions. I just ran into, and he informed me sort of vaguely that there might be danger about, and that we should probably stay in tonight and just be vigilant. So even though we are close to Nazgûtek, well, I guess he's probably going to be watching, so we could probably rest for tonight, but we should probably make sure that we're in groups, if
Sorry,
not all
Brian, you
together.
cut out at that last part.
We should probably make sure we're traveling at least in groups, if not all together. In the
Cool.
morning. Yes.
I guess that means we should probably rest well tonight then.
Yes, and Belac, again, how to do that? I'm going to take off my sword and how'd you place your hands when you did that? And Monotopa's going to attempt to do it as well.
Got it. So go ahead and roll me both of those.
Come on, you can do it.
What, performance
And prowess, yep.
Okay, so 9 for my first roll, so performance is 25.
Okay.
Yep, 25, and
Dang
then
it.
prowess was 19.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. So with that, you start with a little bit of a struggle, just trying to balance thing.
Right.
But once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh, I got this. Like you're saving face. Like,
Nice.
like
Very nice.
Belac was kind of straining a little with the push-ups a little, but you're like with a smile on your face, like
Excellent.
I got it.
Nice. Very good.
I'm going
Well,
to
then again, I do
silently
have more
stand
weight
up-
on me because I didn't take any of my stuff off. I was
That is true.
going at it.
I'm going to silently stand up from my meditative crisscross, and I'm going to walk to the wall, and I'm going to begin doing handstand push-ups.
Everyone's doing handstand push-ups.
Oh
Come on,
wow.
Rasitlian, join on in.
For my prowess roll, I got a 32.
Okay.
And for my performance roll, I rolled a 12. Okay, I got a. What would that be? That would be a. Wait. Why is this not dawning on me? 29.
Nice.
So, Kaliff, just super impressed that both of you guys are doing it. Is like, oh, I need to try this, and just walks over, and not even to the wall, just middle of the room in front of you guys, goes over, gets on his hands, and he's like doing push-ups. But when he does his push-ups, he pushes high enough to pop off the ground, clap, and then land on his hands again.
Son, it looks like you might be getting it. A little more practice, but you're doing well.
Yeah, why, thank you for that. Oh, I thought I would follow by example.
Yes.
So Vandra will go up to Reaper, and he'll be like, "Hey, bud, I've been thinking lately. I kind of want to see if I can learn about the spirit world. Maybe try to get in touch with it or something."
Okay.
So I know that you can access that. I don't really know much about it, but I was wondering if you could teach me and maybe show me how to, I don't know, Matatopa says open himself up to them.
I just kind of see him. I don't know what he's going on about.
Oh,
But
Can I?
I think it's just different for each person. So I don't know if I'll be able to exactly show you how, but I can show you how I do it, and hopefully you can learn through that.
Okay, yeah. And so that's what I plan to do with you guys. Anyone else doing anything else?
Uh,
I did my push-up. I'm good.
You know what? I'm going to use spirit sensitivity because I haven't done that in a while.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. What am I rolling? My alchemy?
Yeah, for you, alchemy.
Okay. Perfect. 20. Not 20. 22.
So when you do that, are you going to explain to Vandra what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt. I did a very good attempt, but it's still not natural to me yet. So it kind of falls back into me looking at the Shadow Sea instead of open myself up to the spirits. But for you, what you'll see, a bunch of different sort of sprites. You'll see the falcon that was near where Kaliff was seated as well. And then you'll see some sort of like, I want to say like badger or something like that.
Okay. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay, so you just see them. Okay, and that's fine. Anyone else doing anything?
Yeah, I was gonna pull out my scythe and roll alchemy on it.
Okay, and why are you doing it?
Well, because it's a magical scythe, and I don't know how to talk to it. So, and I've been talking to it, and that doesn't seem to work. So, hopefully, me using my magical attribute will like unlock something that I haven't been doing previously.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll out for me.
28.
Okay. You know that you are using what you understand about magic to connect with the scythe. But for some reason, it feels like if your scythe were a puzzle, you're missing a few pieces.
Yeah.
But that's what
Okay.
you get. That. And then Stitch is going to stand up, looking at the rest of you guys doing push-ups. He's going to, ooh, that was a good roll. So he's going to go and try in the middle of the, where Kaliff is, in the middle of the floor, and try to do regular push-ups, but the ones where he pushes up and claps. Roll insight.
25.
26.
Bruh, hold up. All of my things are in the thing, and it's thing.
I had to outdo you, Monaco.
Right?
Good. 21.
Okay, so anyone 24 and higher will notice that he seems to be cheating a little bit. When he's pushing himself up, he's actually like hovering just a little bit too long. And you suspect some foul play with the wings.
Nice.
Oh, that's
But the rest of us are like, man, okay, Stitch is getting up there.
Yeah, so I was gonna do the push-ups pretty much until I can't anymore.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me stamina, and then everyone else. Are you guys going to bed or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna just go lay down.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I do retrieve my sword and make sure it's with me.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would like to think of a bed, and then I would like to sit down in it, and I'm going to sit down crisscross. And while I'm falling asleep, I want to open myself up to the spirit world and try and like stay attuned to the spirit world while I'm asleep.
Roll your magical aptitude.
Okay. So naturism counts as one of those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but not for spirit sensitivity, right?
That is for spirit sensitivity.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. All right. Got you. That's a 9. Okay, so 27.
Okay. So while you are awake, you open yourself up to the spirit world, but your bed goes away. And then as you start, like, as you're drifting to sleep and you get tired, the bed starts being formed again, but you're not open to the spirit world. So you keep doing the, like, nodding off. So you just keep bumping on the ground because your bed will keep falling and back and forth.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I got you. I just wanted to try and give it my best shot.
Manitoba's gonna. Well, I'm gonna roll insight to see if I notice what he was doing. 23.
Kaliff, how are you accessing the spirit world? What do you do?
I use naturism.
I mean, yeah, but like, is there something you do to prepare yourself to commune with spirits or to see them or whatever?
Yeah, usually if I like start to get communed with the spirits, or like I guess I'll call it my spirit position. It's like when I do the crisscross applesauce thing, and then I like put my hands together, like I was in the chair when I was with.
Yeah. So Manitoba, knowing Kaliff, you see him get into that position, so you would think that he's doing that.
Son, I would caution you to be careful. If you recall, we've been in the spirit world before and were attacked by great beasts. And so the spirit world can also be dangerous. So I would definitely not do that if you're trying to sleep, because you don't know what influences you're opening yourself up to.
I understand. My apologies. I would have assumed this would have been spiritually a safe place, but recalling the dangers we had encountered before, I should most likely be more precautionary. However, is traveling to the spirit world the same as opening yourself up to it?
I don't know enough to answer that, but what I do know is that we have been attacked by spirits like the Walker of the Night and things like that without being in the spirit world. So I would imagine opening yourself up could be just as dangerous.
So while you guys are conversing, I just want to let y'all know I rolled a 20 to hear your conversation. That's all. I'm just learning about the spirits right now.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right. And then
I was thinking if I could practice staying attuned to the spirit realm in my sleep, it would help me better be one with the spirits.
Yeah, but if you're not aware, what would be the point? Because, you know, if something attacks you, you wouldn't be able to defend yourself, and you may open yourself up to something evil. If you recall, your brother, when he was here, called out to the spirit realm and was approached by an evil spirit that ordered him to kill one of his own. So caution when dealing with the spirits is best, I believe.
That was a deal he asked for. That was not forced upon him, right?
Well, it's just the simple fact that he opened himself up, that he was approached. He didn't ask to seek out evil, but evil sought him. So that's what I'm saying, is just be careful, because just like here, I would imagine there's evil everywhere.
Yes, I understand. My apologies. It won't happen again.
All right. So Vandra's going to sleep.
Yeah, Manitoba will do the same.
Stitch is going to sleep. Okay, Manitoba. Bloodstar, what was your stamina roll?
18.
18?
Mhm.
Okay, so you work up a good sweat. After like the three of us fall asleep, is everyone else going to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
when I'm asleep, can I try and do it in that spirit position?
Yeah, but roll me your naturism again while that's happening.
Okay,
And
I'm not
then-
trying to like open myself up to the spirits or anything. I just want to sleep in that position.
Right, but that's special. Like that's what you do to
Yeah.
prepare yourself, open yourself up to the spirits.
Yeah, that's what I do while I'm like trying to prepare for it, but that doesn't mean I have to prepare for it.
Well,
We roll performance
think of
instead.
it- there we go.
Stitch!
Nice.
Welcome, bud. So I was just letting Anthony know. In the same way that, like, if you were to get in a runner's position to run a race, you know what I mean? There would be no point in just standing in that position somewhere randomly, unless you were going to run. And instinctively, your body, in order to hold that position, would start to, you know what I mean? If that's what you were doing. So.
Well, I would say this is more like sitting down to get ready to eat dinner. Like you can do more stuff than just sit down and eat. You can watch a movie or do work, like
Yeah,
homework or
but
something.
then you eat dinner.
I'll tell you what. I like that explanation. Odd or even?
Not equivalent.
Odd.
All right, well, I rolled a 3. So, you got that. I will let you this time go in a position that's similar to that, but not that exact position.
Okay. All right. Then I guess what I'll do is like while I'm sleeping like this, instead of just crossing my legs, I'll like put my legs up on my hip and then like put the other one up on my knee like that. And then I'm going to try and rest like that, because that way I don't have to hold it. It'll just kind of sit there on its own.
All righty. That's cool.
You-
And then go ahead and roll me a performance. And then, Mike, I'm going to give you an EP for that suggestion.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Mike.
Okay, I got a 27.
Okay, yeah. So you can get in the position where your legs are up on your hip, resting or whatever.
Got it.
Okay, and then everyone else is asleep, and then you are now asleep. Bloodstar, you get about an hour and a half workout in until you're just like, my arms can't take it anymore. Like you fall over. You don't even like catch yourself. You just fall over.
Yeah, so while I'm falling, I want to like think bed, so the bed appears right where I fall, so like I fall onto it.
Oh, then you're gonna fall asleep all sweaty and wet. Ew.
So when you do that, that'll make the bed come up, and it'll have the mud, like the soft dirt situation.
Yeah. I'm
How
just
are you
gonna sleep.
going to sleep all sweaty and gross?
Oh man. Okay, so fast forward to the morning. we all wake up. What are we doing?
I'm gonna walk over to Vandra
Okay.
and
Yeah.
hold on. Wait, hold on. I roll knowledge on my the clothes I'm wearing because at a game I forgot the name of the dude that you apprenticed under with magical weapons. So can I roll
Okay.
knowledge for my character the name? So,
Okay, that's fine. Roll knowledge.
$20.
20. And you're talking about the clothing that we all are wearing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
you're talking about Gilmore, Sean Gilmore.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll walk over and I'll say, "Hey, good morning, Vandra. So remember when you were apprenticing under Gilmore, and you were learning about magical weapons and how to attune to them and stuff?"
Good morning, Reaper. What about Gilmore? What's going on?
So you were learning to be able to attune with weapons and stuff, as far as I knew. Is that correct?
No, I was learning just the ways of magic in general. He did give me something to attune to, though. It was to help me find him anywhere in the city.
Okay. So when you were attuning to the item, was it like attuning to a grimoire?
It was similar, but while attuning to a grimoire, the feeling is that you have access to knowledge that is far beyond or further beyond your understanding at that point. When I was attuning to the helm, it was as if I was just attuning to a particular ability that was given. So it seemed a bit different, but it was similar.
Okay, thank you. So
No
Hey.
problem.
Hey,
What's up?
have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen my amulet?
Bitch, what?
Your
My amulet. Have you seen it? I thought I had it on me, but it's gone.
So I rolled insight. I rolled a 24 or 22 to check you out, and then I rolled a knowledge check of 18. So everyone roll insight and knowledge.
My insight is 27. And no.
Wow. Okay. My
40.
insight is 30, and my knowledge is 17.
My knowledge is 13.
okay,
Okay.
insight 41, knowledge 22.
All
Insight
right.
18, knowledge 19.
Insight 27, knowledge 10.
Okay. All right. Anyone with an insight of 24 or higher will notice that, in fact, Stitch is not wearing an amulet.
Hmm.
Anyone with a knowledge roll of 15 or higher will know that he had an amulet before. Like, you've seen an amulet on him.
Of what or higher?
15.
Okay,
I don't even recall seeing you with an amulet. What did it look like?
I had one. I had one.
When was the last time you were sure that you had it?
And then you're gonna see Kaliff like reach up on his chest. Oh no, Stitch, are you pulling a prank? I
No.
don't have mine either.
You don't
What?
have yours either? What's
No.
secret?
The one
So
from
I'm going to roll again.
Kaiphis?
Those two.
My knowledge, my insight was 20 this time.
Okay.
Okay,
Insight
insight
22, knowledge 8. No, 12.
My knowledge was 19, son.
Trash.
Okay.
insight
so
40, knowledge 20.
So 15 or higher on the knowledge will let you know that they had the item before. And then again with the 20, was it 24? 24 or higher, you will notice that specifically that item is not on that person. So I have no clue what you're talking about, Kaliff, but I do know that Stitch had an amulet,
Yeah.
and it's not on him.
You know,
Wait, no. I had one. I know I did.
Yes,
It's-
I recall yours.
yeah.
When did you guys last have them? Like, how is it that you two lost something? We've
Well,
only been in the city for
Wait,
a
wait,
day.
Stitch, when was the last time we were together?
I want to say, was it that Dothril? Was it the village?
Downrill?
The Endora River.
Yes, we were together.
You
Everybody.
lost it in the river, but you guys didn't go swimming.
No.
There was Stitch invited me to talk with his hunter party.
Right.
And, there was, I don't know, it might have been a Burvor. I didn't see him take anything, but he was acting mighty suspicious.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
we're talking to someone? Was that when we were waiting for our ride, our transportation in Downrill?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
Yes.
must have been when we were swimming.
Yep.
Yeah.
We went up and started talking to somebody, some hunters, and I remember somebody coming up to me, but I didn't know what they were doing. So I think they took my amulet.
Why didn't you guys check right then?
I didn't realize it too.
I hadn't realized he was thieving me till now, clearly.
How
Well,
did you
that's
not
what thieves
realize you lost
Do
a magical item
Hey,
until
I just know on the way back we gotta go back to that village, y'all. I gotta
Hey,
find my
Can
amulet.
I say
no, I can't go without that. We need to get that back.
Okay.
Chances are-
Go ahead and say what you were gonna say, Reaper.
okay? I'm gonna look Kaliff in the face. I'm gonna say you literally got something stolen the day after I stole something from you and told you exactly what to look for.
You didn't tell me exactly what to look for. You just said, hey, don't let people steal from you after you stole from me.
And so he was trying to make you on guard, son.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Um,
Kaliff. I understand.
We can't have people stealing from Hairu though.
No,
Man, that is not okay.
So
In fact,
yeah,
Yeah,
but,
I'm ready to go ahead and get them now.
uh,
no.
Let's get this done and then we
no.
go.
Let's go back. Let's go back right now.
No, it's as rightfully so. We are upset about the theft of our beloved items. It would be unfair to Belac if we left his father here in Chaluk'Sen without any
Go
sort
ahead
of-
and roll persuasion, and Stitch, you and I will roll mental fortitude.
Okay.
Persuasion. Where is that thing?
I got 22.
Okay. Well, my persuasion, I got a 19.
Okay, well, I got 13. So I'm like, you make a good point. We did come all this way to go ahead and find Bloodstar's dad.
No. That's not a good point. That's not a good point at all. I understand what Belac's father. I get that, but hey, this is very important to me. Belac, what do you think about this?
What's more important? My father's life or an amulet?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Well, that's
Stitch, see the wisdom in their words.
the question would be an amulet or you seeing your father, because it's not like we have an antidote, so it's not life or death. I mean, it's life or death, but it's not like we're gonna save them or cause them death.
Reaper, if this was your father, would you wait?
No,
Okay.
but that's not.
Why should we
But
ask the Bloodstar to wait?
Okay.
No, we should
Hey, I agree.
Okay.
I'll stop. I'll wait. But I want to make sure we come back to that village.
Yeah, I don't
Way
like
back,
the
we have
idea
to.
of someone taking something from us.
Yes.
So Hairu is united in this.
Yes.
We will rise against those who have stolen it from us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This we
Yeah.
And
shall
I
do.
promise that I will see to it. I will break their
what they-
spirit.
Well,
And
we
then-
will break them, not just you. But I understand your enthusiasm.
Wait.
Can't have all the fun, Vandra.
Could I steal it back? Because I've been working on pickpocketing.
That might be a good idea. And when you get caught and they're distracted, we can then come in and finish them. Yes.
Oh man. So just then, Oxige will enter our teepee, and he will say, "Oh, I have a message from Najlan to you guys. She said that she would like to see you, but she's a little bit in town, so I've come to escort you guys there."
So we're allowed to enter Nesgatek now?
Well, yes. You guys don't have the plague, but Nazgatek is a very big city, so.
Is she waiting for us, or to perhaps sell a few items and send some money back to our employees?
Well, she's not necessarily waiting for you guys, but she did say she wanted to speak to you before the day's end.
Well, I guess not to keep her waiting, maybe we should go there first and then make this sell. I'm asking the group.
Yeah.
Who was it that wanted to see us? I didn't.
Nijlan.
Okay.
One.
Najlan. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, those push-ups
Yeah.
must have taken him out yesterday.
Yeah. And Oxige will say, "Vandra, is that your name?" And I'll be like, yeah, the immortal, actually. Vandra, the broken
The
immortal.
immortal? Really?
I'll
Oxige, I have never heard him addressed as such, but yes, he is Vandra.
What do you mean?
Okay.
The immortal. Bond's
It's
the immortal.
when he says that, I'm gonna be like, it's a Wyvern dialect.
Wow. And so Oxige will go, "I see. Well, Vandra, I've heard some very interesting news about you." Now, this is while we're walking.
Okay.
Ah,
All right, so we already
So we're
left the
walking
door. We're
towards-
heading into
Yeah.
Nazgatek.
Nazgatek, yeah.
Right.
I've heard some interesting news about you. But I would be very interested in learning more about you and talking to you a bit more. And Vandra will say, I mean, I guess. Sure. Oxige will say, well, very well. I look forward to seeing you very soon. So this is all part of the conversation while we're walking up there. What are you guys doing while we're walking?
I'm gonna pull Belac aside and I'm going to whisper to him, "Where's the halfling city?"
I'm gonna ask the LM. Where's the halfling city?
Can I roll insight
like,
to hear
do
the
I know?
conversation between you and the DM or the LM?
Go ahead and roll knowledge for me.
I would roll knowledge, or
no,
No,
just,
no.
Let's go. Got a 12.
Okay.
21.
So as Reaper asks that, you hear something in your head, and the voice will say, "It is not time yet, but soon, very soon."
So are you gonna?
so what you doing? I mean,
Right.
So do I know where it is, right?
No, you don't have any information on that, but you've got a response from
something.
I don't know.
Well, how do you?
who. Didn't you hear from the same voice that told you your father was ill? Was there not someone communicating with you in your mind that gave you the information so that we embarked on this journey so that we could see your dad?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and like communicate with the person who talks to me.
Okay.
Where is the halfling city?
You will get a bit of a headache, and you will hear again. It is not time yet, but soon, very soon.
Well,
That's what you have. It's not time yet.
All right.
Man.
So,
All right.
So that happens. Rasitlian asks Belac a question, and he just stares off into space.
no, I answered him. I just answered him.
What'd you say?
No, you didn't.
It is not yet time.
Ah. All right.
Okay. All right then.
That's fantastic. I get it. Okay, what are you guys doing? You guys just walking?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight to see where we walking. What I'm seeing while we walking.
Oh,
What'd you get?
I rolled a not too good. I rolled a 20.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. So you see teepees, and then you start seeing the entrance again with the great wall made of the earthen brick and all that stuff. But you don't. It's not like you're able to make a mental picture and a layout.
Okay.
all right. Okay. So in my head, I'm gonna, or well, not in my head, I guess. I'm gonna like, while we're walking, I'm gonna do this kind of subtly. I'm gonna put my hand out with the cestite on it, and I'm gonna like think in my head, the spirits speak to me of blood, so I shall deliver yours. And then I'm gonna roll spirit sensitivity, and I want to see what I can learn about my cestite in doing this.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 9. Okay, so that's 27.
So with that, as we're walking, we will all just see a bright light from the dragon scale coin that's embedded into your cesti.
Right.
Just specifically from that, and you will feel like a strong spiritual presence just from the coin specifically, not even from around you. Like you haven't even opened yourself to the spirit world around you, but from that coin, it's exerting a lot of pressure for a brief moment, and it almost like knocks you off balance. So I'll need you to roll impulse for me.
Oh, impulse. I got you, dog. I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you actually fall over. Your cesti glow. You feel that pressure, and then you just like fall back.
I'm gonna roll impulse to catch
we see
before
that?
you can
To
fall.
see if
Yeah, we see that.
Fall backwards, like
We
while
did-
I'm mid-walking.
do we see this now?
Yeah, you guys.
Whoa!
Um,
What happened?
I'm going to Matatopa's going to
So
draw
I gotta.
a sword to my son and sort of kneel over him, and then I'm going to open myself up to the spirits and say where we might be under attack.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm
rate her
gonna-
out too.
I rolled a 23 impulse to catch him.
Okay. Ooh. What's the walking order? Because I thought you were near Reaper, and
I
Kaliff was
thought
near.
we were just like
Matatopa.
in like a blob walking together, not like a line or anything.
Yeah, but if it's a blob, if you were on this side and he's on this side, you have to get through people. You know
My
what I'm saying?
positioning is usually I'm gonna be like behind Matatopa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pick up the rear normally.
Okay. So I imagine that you two would be in front of him. So then with that roll, you turn around and you lunge, but it's just barely you don't catch him. And it's not like he looks like he took damage or anything. He fell.
I roll 24 with my spirits to see if we're under attack.
Okay. Yeah. So, when you open yourself up to the spirits, you get a strong, like, spiritual presence from his hands, and you focus in on that to his cesti. And then you'll look around, and Caiaphas will be standing there. And then he sort of vanishes. Like, you'll just see Caiaphas, and then he'll just, and that's it.
Son.
Yes,
To
Molotov?
not you. Sorry, son. Because I have spirit commune, so I'm trying to call.
No, Molotov. No, my apologies. I was trying to see if I could investigate some more about what my sister does, and I seem to have fallen over. My apologies.
I'm gonna put my sword away. Try to be more careful. You scared me.
My apologies. I was just curious.
I briefly saw Caiaphas. He was standing near you.
I usually I feel like at times I can call Caiaphas to by my side with these cesti. They have a strange property. And even when I was speaking to him using Spirit Commune, the ability you taught me quite recently, he told me a little bit more about how he feels able to be at my side and fight alongside me once I summon him using them.
Well, perhaps you should only use the cesti when you're in combat then.
Oh, yes, of course. I just wanted to see if I could learn anything else about them by studying them whilst that power was activated.
Or at least let us know that you're going to do something like that before just doing it.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. Oxige will just turn around when you fell, and then when you had started calling out to Caiaphas, Oxige will just be like, what is I see. And then he will say, let's make haste, for we have much research. Well, I have much research to do.
Can I roll prowess to do that thing where you like get onto your back and then you like kick up and go into the air and land on your feet?
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, roll performance.
My dice is under my desk. Ow!
Oh.
I'm good.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. What did you say? Performance?
Oh, dude.
Are you bleeding, man?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm 19.
19?
Yes.
So you get on your back and you kick to land on your feet. And you're a little shaky. Like you like overshoot, so you kind of like land in like a crouched position, but you pick yourself up.
That's fine. I'm cool with that result. Ow.
Okay. You sure you're good, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just walking.
Okay. Just want
Ouch.
to make sure. So we will arrive in the city, and Oxige will take us to Najlan, who has her members around her, along with Blonle, and Monette,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Monette. And so Vandra will say to Najlan, Oxige said that you wanted to see us or speak with us or something. And Najlan will say, yes, I see. Wahuru, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Wahuru. Welcome to Nazgûtek. We received good news that you guys are without plague, and so that's very good. But I wanted to make sure that I kept my word. Bloodstar, yes. I have spoken to Kava, and she said that She would like to speak with you and talk to you a little bit more in depth. I heard there may have been something weird with the purification process.
Yeah.
So she said that she would like to speak with you a little bit more. And then Monette will say, Stitch,
Yes.
I know you were talking about wanting to learn a little bit more. I wish I could help you, but you know what? There's a friend of mine. He's a Deophyte, and he lives about a day and a half away from here, but just outside a different part of the city.
Okay.
His name is Hakan Mangwao.
Can you spell that for me?
Yes. Hakan and then MonGWAU.
Okay. And you say
W
he's
what?
I'm sorry?
GWAL? GW
Wait.
what?
Oh, AU.
and you said he's a day and a half journey from here?
Yeah, he's a Deophyte, and I feel that he will have more answers than I can provide.
Can you tell me what is a Deophyte?
Well, a Deophyte is someone who does more than just follows a god. It's more than just being a disciple.
Huh.
Matatopa is going to roll learning to see if I could recall what Hakan is
You said
Okay.
what?
means in the language.
No, I don't know Chaluk'Sen-ish, do I?
Belac could
Nope.
do it.
But Belac can.
Yeah. That's knowledge.
Yeah.
For you, it would be knowledge. For me, it'd be learning. 22 for learning.
14
Okay.
for knowledge.
Yeah, so you're like owl something, strength of an owl something. But Matatopa will say, the fire owl.
Fire owl. All right.
So do I just tell him that you sent me? I mean, is it,
Well, he's actually awaiting you.
He's
I've
awaiting?
already contacted him, yes.
okay.
So, it is a day and a half journey here, and he will give you sort of a layout to try and get to where he is.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much.
No problem. And then Najlan will say, Vandra, I have spoken with Oxige. And Vandra will be like Oxige. And then Vandra will see Oxige's eyes look at him, and he will get a little scared.
Uh-oh.
But I rolled. And Najlan will say, yes, Oxige. He is the one I was telling you about that may be able to help you. And Vandra will be like, oh, well, thanks. Sure. So, Oxige, do you need me to like spill my life story or whatever? And Najlan will say, no need. I have briefed him. He's fully aware.
I'm going to hand cant to my son. This will be brief.
I'm gonna roll stealth to try and like conceal a little bit of a giggle.
Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll stealth then.
Okay, I got an 18.
You let a brief smirk hit your face, and then you quickly cut that.
Copy.
that back. But yeah. So Von say, yeah. So I mean, what do we get started? Do I need to like train? Is it whatever? And Siege will say, more will come in time. But I do recall you saying that you wanted to party wanted to sell some items or something like that. I will be here and awaiting your return. And Nejlan will say, great. Me and my party actually have to move out. We've recently been called into action for some situation. And that's all she'll say about that. So Najlan will say, good luck to you guys, and until we meet again. And Belanle will say, well, she'll bow, and then she'll be like, yeah, until then, guys.
Well met.
The luck to you as well.
I'm gonna bow and say farewell in Chaluk'Sen.
All right. And Vandra will bow to Najlan, and he will say, thank you. I very much appreciate it.
And to Manette and Belanle, I'm going to say in Zulu, be strong and be deadly.
Roll insight when you say that. When who knows Zulu in the party?
Me.
Okay, you roll insight too.
28.
I was gonna bow and say Amani no Solomon, but I'll roll my insight. Oh wow, that's a 12. 31.
So okay, and then what did you get, Maritopa?
28.
Okay. Stitch, you know Zulu?
No.
Oh, okay. Bloodstar, do you know Zulu?
No.
Okay. So just Stitch and Kaliff. So when you say that, you'll see a brief smirk on Monette's face, and then he'll laugh, and Belanle will say, well, Amanina Salamu, it'll be difficult to be deadly, and, well, no. She'll say, Amanina Salamu, and then she will say, always, I will greet the enemies with death and bring them peace.
Nice.
Ah.
So then they head out. So, yeah, Oxy will then say, I do have a little bit of business to attend to in town. We can meet up back here when we are done.
Okay.
Very good.
Oxy, what establishment do you recommend we would go to perhaps sell some of the gear we have collected over the last months?
Well, there is an establishment just a little bit in town called Possessions, and they just take just about anything. But if you're looking for just regular armor and gear, or just regular enchanted armor and gear, there is a town, and it is called Roll You and Bloodstar. Roll learning for you, and then knowledge for.
Okay.
Close.
13. Oh no.
Okay.
17.
15.
Okay.
17.
15 and 17. So Bloodstar, he will say something, but the brief translation would be something about like Warriors Earth or something. And then he will notice the confusion on your face, and he will say, the Earth armor for warriors. It is a long name, but that is what I can come up with, Campan.
There we go.
What is it called again?
Earth armor for warriors.
I'm gonna ask Would I be able to get my armor repaired there?
No, there is a repair shop. Actually, there is one who he goes by the Strong Will, and he repairs armor.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So when that happens, I guess we will. I guess Vandra would be like, "So, what do you guys want to do? You want to go shopping? Do you want to go
Yes.
sell this?"
Let's sell the stuff first.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
Okay.
What were you saying, son?
Vandra, go ahead.
I was going to say, I was hoping to find something I could. Oh wait, no, never mind. I have that. Okay, scratch that. I was looking for some way to. It's just easier to not explain.
Oh, so as you say that, and you're talking, Oxige will say, "Ah, I had almost forgotten." As he starts back to us, and he will hand us cloth, and he will say, "Be sure to wear these. Some stores may not let you in if you aren't." And Vandra would be like, "What's this? A headband?" He's like, "It is a mask."
Oh,
Or
thank you.
And so, yeah, and then he'll say that, and Vandra will be like, "So why don't we just split up? Why don't Matatopa and I go sell the materials while you guys go ahead and do some shopping?" I know Bloodstar said he wanted to get his armor fixed.
all right.
don't
What do
have
masks look
much.
like?
The masks are made out of a tan sort of cloth, like it's tan in color. When you touch it, it feels rough, but when it's put on your face, it's as soft and as silk.
Right. And so, what is the
And
mask supposed to look like? I guess resemble in its
it
features?
would look like think like a bandana if it were to be on your.
Oh, okay. So it's supposed to ask not like a theatrical mask or like one you wear to have a different
No.
face, like just to
No.
cover your.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right, I got you. Then I know exactly what I'm gonna do here in Chaluk'Sen.
So who all is
I'll go to Bloodstar to get his armor mended.
I don't have much money. I don't think I'd be able to afford it right now. So,
how much do you need?
Um,
well, I don't know exactly. I was hoping to get my cut before
with
going and doing it.
with this possessions place, would we also be able to send funds to Zulu and to Kabaiba at that location?
Oh,
Are you
right,
asking Oxige?
Yeah.
Oxige will say, possessions is sort of an everything in one stop.
Okay.
So you can things. Think like Walmart. Like
Got it.
Or something like that.
Yes. I saw a Walmart in Chaluk'Sen last week. Yes.
Back to the KFC.
Yeah, right. So yeah.
Oh, Monotopa.
Yes.
Before you leave, can I give you 50 silver pieces to donate to the Zulu?
Yes. How much are you giving?
I just said 50 silver pieces.
50. Okay.
Boom.
Wait,
All
so
right.
who all is selling stuff?
Matatopa and I will go sell things.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you two then.
Okay.
But then wait, Belac don't have no money, so we ought to be going then.
No. I think you should go. Oh yeah, because you're gonna give Belac the money. Go.
Right.
I'll say go with Belac and get your stuff mended, since we only have the 2 menders kits, and I've been using the one Matatopa gave me, and he's been using his. So
I would say for Belac, go figure out a price, get an estimate. So then, if you don't have enough, on yourself, maybe the party can scrounge up some money for you.
Right. Plus, Belac, I was hoping to look for something, and I'm not quite as market savvy as you, and I was wondering if you would help me find it for a reasonable price.
I think Reaper is
Okay.
the market savvy one
Yeah.
too.
I know
so-
my way around a deal.
So
Okay.
You have to
Yes, that's fine. So how about this? How about, since the three of us are supermarket savvy, I will go with Kaliff. Reaper and Matatopa can go sell the goods, and the four of us will go and hit wherever he's looking for and potentially price sense the
Okay.
armor.
all right. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look around Insight
Okay.
to see make sure there aren't people watching us. 29. I don't know. Are we in the street or are we still in?
You're in the streets.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
I roll 29 to see if there's
Okay.
anybody.
Can I ask,
Go ahead.
Manitoba looking around?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be secretive about it. I'm just, sort of looking.
Oh, then I'll say, hey, that's a good idea. And I'll roll insight.
Okay.
34.
Okay. Yeah. So between the two of you, no one seems to be paying too much attention to you. You'll get a few looks. Matatopa, you don't get the looks, but you'll notice some of the party members will get looks like, they're not from around here, but okay, whatever.
But it's
But
just
for
sort
the
of
most part,
casual.
really, yeah, no
right.
one's
Okay.
looking at you,
All right.
Our
and it's
masks
not
are,
really busy.
like, we put
Okay.
those on, right?
Yes.
Okay. sweet.
Yeah, we put the mask on.
Yeah.
I
So
just wanted to make sure. Can I spirit sense? Oh, sorry.
I know I was carrying a lot of this stuff. And is there anything that you need to give me? as
Oh,
we go
yes. I
to-
was wondering. So I'll give you what I need to give you, except for a ring. And I will say to Stitch, hey, Stitch, you want me to
Yes.
sell this ring?
Yes.
You don't want it?
Ring
No,
from the
wait,
stuff.
no. I didn't hear you. Which say it again.
Okay. So you want it? You want the ring?
Yes. What ring is it?
The
The
ring
ring.
that we found when we were
Fish
fishing
ring.
on the boat.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna say, don't put it on. We don't know what it does.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to. I just wanted to know to put it in the pile, but I'll put it back into my sack of secrets.
Thank you.
Okay.
Back to secrets.
All right.
Hmm?
Then that being said, if we have everything, I'm just going to go ahead and come on, Rasitlian. Let's see if we can earn us a little coinage.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tap you guys on the shoulder, just to help out with that. So you guys have a +5 to strength.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
So
And then,
way to the, I forget the name of the store, but the thing.
Possessions.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Manitopa if I ever told you the story of how I survived the crime.
You did briefly give us some hint of it, but not everything.
And then I'll ask you again if you know much about Piali.
I do not know a lot about Piali. I know that she used to be greatly revered, apparently, particularly in the location that her temple is in. She seems to be some very ancient spirit. Considering the enemies that she has, she seems to be some powerful spirit.
Well, she saved my life, so we're kind of indebted even more.
I
But
did call upon her or someone, so that was her who interceded.
yeah, she kind of sold me, per se. She kept me from dying, but she persuaded the sister of the woods to keep me alive and to become her defender.
Ah, so it looks like she is also protecting us as, I guess she wants to make sure that we do accomplish the task that we have set before us.
Yeah. So next time we have downtime, I want your help to contact her and say thank you.
I will do what I can, although my understanding of the spirits is limited, but I am
Same.
attempting to learn even as you are.
Yeah.
And if she would grace us with her presence, I would definitely be willing to do so.
Okay.
So while you guys talk about that, I'm going to turn into a halfling. Fantastic. That is a 29 natural 12. So I turn into a halfling while the four of us are walking around finding. Why don't we find where Strong Will is first?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Alright.
Oxyge has given us a general idea of where he is. So we'll go into a few stores and, hey, do you guys know who Strong Will? Oh, Strong Will. Yes, he is the. So we'll eventually stumble across where he does his business.
Okay.
And he will say, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And he will say, as soon as we enter his establishment, stay there. So I'm going to stop.
Dead in
I'm
my
gonna-
trust.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
stay
say,
there.
I'll make sure we get the mask going. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover Stitna.
So he will say, like, well, you may have been cleared and don't have the plague. I fear that it may be on your clothing, and I don't wish to have that in my establishment. Give me a moment. He will
Reasonable.
come back with
I assume you don't want to. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I assume you would also rather us not strip to enter.
That is very true. So he'll come back with a vial. Everyone roll insight.
Gotcha. Ooh, I got a 12. 31, baby.
Okay.
23.
26.
I rolled a 24. So, but we will notice that it looks like one of the vials that Kava had. And it looks like part of the stuff that she was marking. It looks like it may be one of those markings.
Oh.
So he shakes up that vial and then opens it in our direction, and a mist will come over us, and it'll start blue, and then it'll turn white, and then he'll say, you may enter now.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for clearing us. I'm on in also
No
my
problem. Yes. Armani na Salamel?
My apologies. Zulu saying peace and greetings.
Well, greetings and peace. What can I do for you today?
I'll go first. My armor was gifted to me. It's damaged, as you can probably tell, and I just wanted to know roughly how much it would cost to get it repaired.
Let me take a look at that real quick. Actually, this is a full set of armor, huh? We actually have a changing room over there if you would like to get changed. So I can look at your armor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go in there, change into something else.
Okay,
Then.
so you go ahead and change. While you're changing, let's cut back to Reaper and Matatopa. You two, just give me 2d12 rolls.
Ooh.
Reaper and Matatopa.
Okay.
9 and 8.
Okay.
9 and 7.
Okay. Yes. So you guys. It's easy. It goes smoothly. We transfer all of the materials. Like we sell what we need to
Okay.
sell.
Perfect.
So you guys are holding on to money.
Okay. And out of my personal wealth, I'm going to donate 400 and then add Kaliff's 50 silver
Okay.
pieces in order to send back to Zulu.
And then they will say that'll take prices have gone up. It'll take 10 silver pieces to mail, just because of the risk that they are taking to leave Azkatek with a plague such as this.
Okay. That would be
So
fine.
all in all, that's 410 for you, and then the 50 from his. And then let me tell you what you have. You've gotten 3,105 silver pieces, and that's what we have for the party. Each person will get that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
so
we're not there, so you're holding on to everyone's cut. But you've gotten your cut already.
my portion would be the 3,100.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And Reaper, your portion is 3,726 silver pieces.
Oh yeah. How much did I owe Reaper?
6,000.
No, I didn't.
Also, I'll get into the rest of it when everyone else is here, and I'll give the rest of the totals. But that's what you guys have already paid yourselves, essentially.
Okay.
You're there.
So I got how much? 4,000.
What? You got
No.
3,726 silver pieces. And then I'll go through the rest later. But you changed, right, Bloodstar?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just gonna hand them the armor?
Hey, sorry, real quick. While we're there, if I can exchange some of my silver for like some platinum or something like that, just to sort of condense my coinage.
Okay. You have already one platinum piece. Like that's just part of all the stuff.
Okay.
But you want to condense your silver to platinum?
Yeah, because I mean, platinum's is what 100 silvers for
100
platinum.
silver. Yeah, so you can get about 20 platinum pieces.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
On the paper it says PP.
Wow. You're such
Wow, Cat Fam.
There's so much there.
Low-bearing fruit. Low-hanging fruit. So, now that we're there, okay, so I rolled for him. Let's see. So he looks at the armor. Wow. I'm not so sure I can help you. I'm sorry. This seems above my pay grade.
Do you know anyone who could?
In this town, not that I know of. I mean, I have a few apprentices, but they wouldn't know anything about this.
A town is It seems like a pretty big city. Are you sure no one has the qualifications to repair such armor?
I mean, like I said, from what I know, the people that I know that do what I do, I don't know anyone that would be able to help. You may have better luck looking into the city yourselves, but from what I can gather, no.
All right, that's reasonable. Well,
Is it? Am I able to like buy armor here, or is it just like repairs?
No, I specialize in repairs. If you want some armor, we have the Earth Warrior.
Earth armor for warriors.
Earth armor for warriors. And then we have possession. Man.
That's a sister store.
No, we're not really related. Like stores affiliated or anything. We're not.
I understand. My bad.
Okay.
Well, my armor was
Thank you,
received very recently, and it has ended up unused. Stitch, do you need anything repaired?
Let me check. You know, my armor could be repaired. Can you help me, Strong Will?
I may be able to. There's a changing room over there.
Okay.
And anyone else who thinks they may need repairs, there's a couple of changing rooms.
Oh, so yeah, I was just gonna take my armor back and then go change.
Yeah. And so Vandra's gonna go in to a changing room and give it to Strong Will, his armor, and he will say, I've been repairing it myself, but my knowledge is limited. So a professional's touch would be useful.
And I give Strong Will my armor as well. I say thank you so much.
Okay. And so Strong Will says, I can have this done within a few hours.
All right, that sounds wonderful. Stitch.
Hey, Strong Will, how much is gonna cost?
Well, we can talk about pricing when you come back if you'd like.
Oh.
Okay. All
I
right.
would prefer.
I'm gonna roll persuasion and insight for price sense and market price. So I rolled a 26 for insight and a 25 for the persuasion while I'm talking to Strong Will. Well, we should probably go over it now. I just want to make sure that it's not like we're indebted or anything. My armor doesn't seem to be too cracked. Like I said, I've been preparing it, thinking maybe 50 silver pieces. And Strong will say, 50? I don't know. It seems like it's got a lot of wear and tear. Maybe I need to, put more on. I mean, unless you don't want it to be fixed. And Vandra will say, yeah, I want it to be fixed. But again, I've been working on it myself. I feel like, even in my limited knowledge, my armor isn't too bad. So yeah, maybe 50, honestly.
I was gonna say, could I roll insight to see if the Strong Will is Josh and Vandra on the price?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Okay.
I'll roll it too.
Okay.
Okay. I got an 11, which is a 30.
I got 30 also. No,
Okay.
28. I got 28.
So it doesn't. It does seem like the price is a little outlandish. But it doesn't seem like he's trying to get one over on us.
Right.
But it does seem cheap.
Yeah.
So Vandra's gonna say, well, I don't really have much money on me, and the rest of my group doesn't have much money on them. If we could bundle it together, maybe a total of 350 silver pieces, 50 for me, 300 for Stitch.
What?
Maybe that way we can work that out.
Hold on, Vandra. Wait.
Right.
Did you say 300?
Yes.
For me?
Yes.
Well, I granted, mine does have some wear and tear, but 300 silver pieces, that's a whole lot. I'm thinking more like maybe 150.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. And do you have market price or price sense? Okay.
Persuasion, 17.
Yeah, so he kind of looks at you and scoffs. While I understand that things may be tough for you, I still need to make a living as well. So 350 does seem reasonable. And if you don't have it on your person now, like I said, I will have this done in a few hours, and you can give
I
me
can
my
help you
payment.
pay if you need it.
Okay, we'll talk about this in a couple hours. That's still kind of high to me.
Alrighty. Well, I shall see you guys in a few hours. So, there's that. Reaper and Monotopa, what are you guys doing?
After leaving there, Reaper, do you want to just head back to the TP we were at last night, or the lodgings, or?
I get a bite to eat. You want to ask around to see if there's any good food places?
We can do that. I could stand to eat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, insight to see if there are any signs.
Yeah.
Hold on. Out of game. Just so you know, Monotopa has hidden compartments, and so that's where the money is going.
Okay.
But go on.
40.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you see quite a few places. You'll look around and you'll see the river's edge, and you'll be like, oh, that's interesting. But then you'll also see more grub. You'll see just a few places that have, it seems like they specialize in different things. Like the river's edge, is mainly like freshly caught seafood, where like the more grub would be more like I don't want to say vegan, but think more like vegetation and healthier
Let's
stuff
go
like
to
that.
the river's edge. That smells nice. Yes.
The grub, you gotta keep healthy. You know, your body's a temple.
Yes, my temple needs fuel. So, yes, let us.
Man, let's go to the river's edge.
But I'll roll to try to persuade you.
Okay.
Oh, dang it!
That's
I rolled a
important.
1. So that's
I'll try to persuade you.
Oh, wow.
17 roll. All right. So,
Persuasion versus persuasion. I've never heard of this before.
well, roll your mental fortitude first.
I am. You didn't even beat my minimum.
I figured I wouldn't with that roll.
So 23.
Or mental.
I feel like
Hold on. I rolled a 12. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I really think the river's edge is where we should go. Don't you smell it? I mean,
Mental break. I mean, did your persuasion beat my mental fortitude?
Yes, it was 24. Sorry. Yeah, because I wrote. I think I smell. Is that catfish? Man. I think. Come on, let's go on over this way.
You wouldn't.
In this region, catfish isn't there. You'll smell salmon, and tilapia and whiting.
Ah, well, it was some kind of fish I was smelling. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna order. I'll do the salmon. Yes. With if you guys have some infusions, I'll do maybe a strawberry infusion.
Yes, of course. And for the little one,
can I get some tilapia with strawberry fusion as well?
not a problem. And we will have someone to bring that right out to you.
Thank you.
No problemo. So that's happening, and you guys can smell. This place, their specialty is grilled salmon. So they have it smoked like the smoky,
Yeah.
magical charcoal. They have the lemon, like glazed over and all that stuff. Then they
Good stuff.
take their own infusion of different fruits to make a spicy, sweet, and a hint of tangy
Mm.
sauce to go over the salmon.
All right.
So they're cooking that up for you guys, and you guys are and then we'll smash cut to Wahuru. So Kaliff, you said, or not Wahuru, the rest of Wahuru.
The good part of Wahuru.
All right. I hear you.
You said you wanted to go somewhere. Where are we going?
Oh, yeah. I was interested in going to the Earth Armor for Warriors, I believe it was. The name still hasn't stuck with me yet. But I think that the masks they gave us, I mean, they're fine. They work as plague repellers, I suppose. But I was interested in something a little bit maybe more flashy.
Flashy?
And I was wondering if they would have something like that at, the Warriors Armor on Earth.
I want to go there too. Because
for Warriors.
I want to go there as well. Because I have some things I need to buy.
Okay. So you wanted some better armor. Okay. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's be on our way. I guess they'll start. There's a bug in my room. All right, so
no.
we're gonna be on the search for Earth Armor for Warriors.
Oh, it's right across the street.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yeah.
Real
So we
long
can just go
search we had there.
That's very convenient.
Armed
Yeah.
War
We
Authority.
can't get lost.
Sorry.
But yeah. So we go in there. They seem to have a lot of armor that's magical in there.
Oh,
But yeah, I mean, what are you looking for?
Okay, so
Well,
I'm
actually,
gonna look.
Go ahead and roll insight for me.
Okay. That would be
I just
26.
lost my D12 because I
Go ahead and so you'll see someone in there that looks like they work there, just covered in armor, just literally just covered, like decked out in armor.
Does he have a mask on? Like not one of the scarf ones, but like a mask that like covers his face, like the one I was talking about earlier.
No, he has a metallic mask that covers this part of his face. It looks like armor.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, sick.
So that's I mean, you see that, and then you see the wares. But yeah.
Okay, all right. So I see everything there. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna approach him. Hello, sir. Might I ask if you work here?
Yes, at Earth Armor for Warriors.
Earth Armor for Warriors. Yeah, I could kind of tell by the Earth Armor on a warrior such as yourself.
Yes. Well, that was the plan. Here at Earth Armor for Warriors, we like to keep you grounded.
Nice.
Brilliant. I like that a lot. So, I was interested in maybe the masks we received here. They're fine, and I love the magical properties that they have of keeping everybody safe from the plague. I was wondering if I could get a sort of maybe theatrical magic mask, something that I could wear alongside the one around my mouth.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We don't really get a lot of requests. I mean, we custom make masks, but again, we don't get a lot of requests from Elon.
I was asking more so. Actually, what race is he?
You don't know.
Oh, is there just so much armor?
He's literally just covered in armor.
Okay, that's great. How tall is he? Because I'm like 9'6". I don't want to be looking down on this dude.
Well, you are.
How tall is he?
He's like 7 foot.
Oh, okay, all right. My apologies. Not necessarily a request. I was wondering if you had anything in stock like it.
Oh, no, we don't. Again, because the demand is so low, and because the customers we do get that want it special made, we don't have stock theatrical masks. We just do custom orders here.
I understand. No, that's fine.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if there are like weapons that I could buy.
Okay.
25.
Odd or even?
That's gonna be odd.
This looks like a strictly armor shop. It's an armory.
Okay, so like out of game, I'm not looking for like a theatrical mask. It's like a battle mask, but I want it to have like cool designs and like, you know, an expression on it.
Yeah. Again, this place specifically doesn't have stock masks. They have helms and stuff, but what you're describing, they wouldn't have just around. They could make it for you, or you'd have to go to another store and potentially run across a design similar to what you're thinking or something.
Right. No, that's fine. I just wanted to see if they had something like it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Right. That's fine.
But okay. So is that all? Is that everything you guys wanted to do?
No. Yeah, I was gonna talk to him.
Okay.
I see there are many enchanted items here. Do you possibly have something that would increase the dominance of my spells?
I see. Let me check.
I was trying to find a way to not just say spell dominance.
Yeah. No, I caught it actually. Yeah. So he goes to the back, just looking around for something. Roll. Well, odd or even.
Odd.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 1 this time. So he does stumble across a pendant, like some sort of a pendants, and he goes, yes, this seems like it can help you. I actually just got this traded in for some lady came in and she traded this in for one of our finer pieces of armor.
How much may that cost?
Well, the armor that I gave her was 9,000 silver pieces. So this should be around equivalent, judging by what she told me it could do.
Might I ask what it can do?
Well, if you buy it, I'll give you a complete tutorial.
That seems mighty strange, buying an item without knowing its purpose.
Well, it definitely does increase the dominance of one's spell casting abilities.
That would... That would...
So Vandra's going to go ahead and use Shadow Seed Sensitivity. And I got a 29. So Vandra will say that while this room is overflowing with magic from the Shadow Sea, but I'm sensing such a strong strong, like, amount of magic from that pendant.
How can I?
I was going to roll spirit sensitivity on it.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast reveal. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Or not reveal. I'm sorry. Arcane insight.
Yeah, so I got a 25.
Okay. I cast arcane insight, and I will say I can't even figure it out with arcane insight. And then with 25 with the spirits, you'll see some spirits going around. You'll see a spirit of a humanoid figure that you can't seem to make out near that pendant. And it just really is really close to that pendant.
Okay, I'm gonna like. I'll think about that.
Well, sure thing. Anything else I can help you with? And he'll just go to the back and put it back wherever it was.
Do you happen to do magical tattoos as well, or does that not count as armor?
Well, there are some places that specialize in defensive tatting, but I don't. I like to craft and build weaponry. There's nothing quite like feeling the weight of armor on your body so that you can feel the thrill of battle.
Yeah. Understanding the mighty blows of your opponent. I like the cut of your jab.
Ah, yes, yes. A warrior true and true, huh?
Ah, likewise it's you.
So yeah, yeah.
I don't believe I have anything that I could buy from here. Not out of not being able to attain anything, but I like my armor the way it is. And then I'll kind of, raise my arm and show him the shorn spider silk.
Ah, I see. And he will look at it. Wait, you have shorn spider silk?
Yeah.
I thought you had the
I thought
bug
you put.
armor.
I did have the chitin, but then I traded it, and then that's how I got the eye of
Got it. Awesome. Coolio. Okay. Yeah. So he will see that, and he'll see, yes. The flexibility of, and it's so durable. It is good. And it's lightweight. I prefer heavy armor, but I mean, if I were to get armor that was lightweight, this would be what I would go for.
Absolutely, somebody who understands. It's
I do run a shop for armor.
Oh no, absolutely. Might I ask what your name was?
Well, I go by many things, but people call me the Earthen Warrior.
Earthen Warrior. And could you spell that?
EARTHEN space WARRIOR.
There we go.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't an E at the end of that somewhere.
Yes. Well, there's 3 apostrophes and 1 hyphen.
Those are the same.
So we'll smash cut to Reaper and Matatopa. So they slow grilled that salmon and the tilapia for you. And they saw you. Roll insight, Matatopa.
20.
Okay. So you will notice a female, what seems to be human, that looks is serving you guys your food, and she. You'll notice that your plate doesn't just have salmon; it has a piece of whiting on it that they've also made, and it's got like mashed potatoes with different like seasonings and stuff and different vegetables. And you will also have the same like mashed potatoes and the different vegetables, but you don't have that extra piece of fish, Reaper. And with that roll, you'll notice that, and then she'll say, well, like I couldn't let you, eat such a tiny little piece of fish. You gotta stay strong, big guy.
Thank you. I very much appreciate it. And
Roll mental fortitude.
Monotone feels happy about being the big guy now that I'm not there.
16.
16. Okay. She is very attractive. Like, very attractive.
Yes. And who might you be? I am Matatopa, the leader of Wahuru, and
a leader. Well, of course you are.
Yes. This is my companion Rasitlian.
Can I roll to not slam down on his foot, but like kick his leg and whisper?
Sure, go ahead, man. Oh, that's funny.
Shouldn't you roll impulse first to see if like he's actually like love wrought or if it's like a thing?
What are you talking
No,
about?
it's not like any magical thing. She's just
she's just hot, and
Oh,
Matatopa likes
okay.
it. That's
And
all.
Monotone just going man stupid. I got you.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
I got a 29 impulse.
Oh, why?
He wanted to kick Monotone because.
Oh no, you have to roll to hit his vestment.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's just talking. It's not like you guys are in combat, and he's not looking for
And
it.
remember, it's a melee attack. No bonuses for your weapon.
I rolled a 12.
Wow!
Roll again.
Roll again.
Okay, I hit.
Okay, cool. So as you talk about how you're the leader, and she's like, oh yeah, I mean, of course you're the leader. I couldn't imagine anyone else, especially the little one being the leader. When she says that, you get kicked in the shin underneath the table.
He is quite effective, but he's not yet leadership material. But we are unfortunately not going to be in Nazgûl Tech for very long. But perhaps we might be able to travel back this way. Are you staying here long?
That I could have sworn that S word was about to be single, not staying here long, but single.
And she will say, I live here in town, but I mean, be sure to stop by and visit anytime you're in town.
I will do so. Your name?
She'll give you a wink, and then she'll say, I'll hold that for our next meeting. That way you have to come back.
I will definitely do that. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
after the meal, I'm going to make sure I leave a nice hefty little tip on the table.
I have to leave. I'll say to him, thank everything that's all and powerful, that you're a better fighter than your game is. Because man,
oh well, that's hilarious. Okay, so while we're gonna smash cut back to the rest of Wahuru, and Vandra's gonna go. All right, well, I guess we will meet up with Reaper and Matatopa.
Oh, wait. I was hoping to find a store that would give me a magical mask.
I see. Well, I'm not sure we will find that soon. And also, I'm really itching to get my money.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we can go look for it in a bit.
Yeah, no, that sounds fine. We should probably gather our funds anyway. Let's head out.
Yeah. So we're going back to the spot where all of us were before we broke.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I mean, after we finish eating, we'll go back there as well.
Okay. So we meet up, and I'll be like, "Hey, was all well? Did it go successfully for you guys?"
It was great, and the meal was great as well. Yes, we should probably come back.
meal.
There's this restaurant. It was right near the river. And
yeah.
they had really good food, and the service was great.
Oh yeah.
So we should definitely come back. It was called the man, what was that? The River's Edge? Yeah, that was good.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Did we
that
eat
sounds good. I
that?
definitely want to try that.
Hey, but
Haven't we eaten there in Downrill?
This one I don't know, but this one had nothing to do with Downrill. This was
Kaliff.
very nice.
Roll. Actually, that is +1 EP for noticing the quick relation. We dined at the water's edge in Downrill, and we are at the river's edge up here.
I see. Okay.
At that relation.
They wanted the same name, but they couldn't like infringe on the copyright.
Correct.
So
Trademark, that's
I had
right.
to change it a bit.
It's
That's
like in
fun.
JoJo's, how they have to name the stands slightly different.
Yeah. So they so okay, yeah, we should definitely do that. So that's good. Everything went well. We probably need that money though, because Stitch and I are getting our armor repaired.
Oh yes. That reminds me.
Actually-
Here, let's. So I'm going to go ahead and divvy out your portions. But
Okay.
how much are we going to be keeping for? How did I forget their names? Ani and Lomo.
And Lomo, I'm not sure. I out of game, I divvied out the party and the company, so we can pay them from the company, or we can pay them from us.
Yeah, out of the game, they were getting 5% of the company.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I got you then.
All right. So then once we learn that, I'm gonna actually go and have that sent. So I'll go back to the possessions. Hey guys, you want to just real quick? Let's go back there and make sure we send that money out to back to Kababa, and then we can go get your armor or whatever you need.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Quick maths, cam fam. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Got the.
I really don't want to do this, but I have to.
What are you trying to do?
You'll see.
Uh-oh.
Did we go
It's nothing bad. It's just
spot that we started at?
What'd you
Okay.
say, Davey?
Did we go back to the TP or the spot that we started at in the city?
The one we started at.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Dang it. So I got it for you.
okay.
So, what the party, except for Belac and Reaper, have 3,105 silver pieces.
3,105.
Yep. And then you have 1 platinum piece.
In addition to the 3,105 silver.
You have 1 platinum piece and 27 bronze pieces.
Okay.
So that's what the party got. Belac, you got 2,484 silver pieces. You got 1 platinum piece and 22 bronze pieces. Reaper, you got 3,726 silver pieces, 1 platinum piece, and then 33 bronze pieces.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. And then Lomo and Leoleone, We're sending 818 silver pieces, and we're sending 6 because it's 5.7. 6 bronze pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
Belac, if I recall, you do owe me.
I'm aware.
Wow!
I'm
Right
gonna give him
down
my
to
platinum
halfling
piece.
business.
No honor among thieves, I suppose.
You're giving him what?
Huh?
Belac, what did you say you're giving him?
My platinum piece.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice with you.
So while we're walking there, I'm gonna like pull Rasitlian aside, like behind everyone else, like still keeping up, but like I'm just gonna whisper to him. I don't like asking.
Oh,
How
wow.
much money do you have?
How much money do you need?
I was looking to borrow like 6,000. I will pay you back in full.
He's doubling his debt.
Good news.
Okay. Why do you need 6,000 silver pieces?
There's an item I need to buy.
And this item does?
It is very powerful.
It is very powerful. I can't tell you how, but trust me, it's a strong item.
You want you 6,000 silver pieces, and you don't even know what the item does.
Look. Here's the thing. I just need 6,000, just so like I can bargain it down. But yeah.
Okay. Look.
Roll
we're gonna have to do some lessons on budgeting for these guys.
Yeah. Roll mental fortitude, and then roll persuasion. Mental fortitude for Reaper, persuasion for.
Is it nighttime?
No.
Caleb, if you'd get the buff, I get the buff, so we'd stay even.
That's true. Great.
You guys are so funny. Oh my gosh.
Let's go. That 12.
What's your persuasion?
I got a 21.
28.
Okay, but you got a nat 12 doing it? Okay. While you don't really feel like it's a smart decision to give him the money, and you're like really against it, there's still a little piece of you that's like, I mean, he will have to pay me back with interest, and that's enticing. But for the most part, you're like, nah.
Okay.
Look, every time we get paid after this, I'll give you a % of what I get until I've paid it off.
It's out of game.
Look.
Doesn't he already get 2% of what you would get anyway? Because you get 8 and then he gets 2. Okay. Anyway, whatever.
Okay, look. Figure out if there is a time frame. Like, see if you can make sure, like, have him or she or whatever hold on to it for, let's say, a week or two. We go to the halfling city. I figure out what I need to pay for. And if I have enough, I will give you the money. Or you figure out what it does, and if it's good enough, I'll just give you the money.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't know if I...
As that's happening, Oxtige will walk up to the party and say, here you are. Awesome. Well, let me take you guys back to where you are staying. And Vandra, have you given some thought as to wanting to, I guess, get to know each other a little bit more? And I'll be like, I guess, dude. I mean, if you're strong, I'm down to be strong. And she say, not everything. But to your point, I am. And then he will say, "There's much to learn, but first let us go. Let us go where we need to go." While that's happening, he will say, "Feel free to once we arrive to go hunting or meditate, I guess, study up, or anything."
Is there an area we could go to practice?
You would
combat
like
skills?
to train?
Yeah, just don't want people freaking out.
No, we definitely understand. We have a training area not too far from where you guys will be staying. If you and perhaps your son maybe would like to train.
Absolutely.
Is there anywhere just quiet I can be, sort of isolated?
Yeah, there are plenty of places with Kava. Unless you decided that you did not want to talk to her.
Oh, I do.
I see. And Oxige will just nod and say, yes, I'm sure during whatever she has in store for you, you'll have plenty enough time to pursue your own endeavors.
So Rasitlian and Stitch, you want to go with Kaliff and I and do some training?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm actually going to be leading Stitch and Vandra, Oxige says. I know that Najlan gave Stitch, I'm sorry, Monet gave Stitch the way to Hakan Mongwao, but it is a bit treacherous, and it will serve to train and help, hopefully, Vandra as well.
You're talking about leaving for a day and a half, at least 3 days? Wouldn't it be best if we all stayed together? Saying to the group.
Yeah. Vandra will say, look, I want to get as strong as possible, okay? So if I need to leave for a day and a half, I'm down. Oxige will facepalm when he hears Vandra say that about strength.
Yes.
I think that if anyone in the party has a pursuit that they need time off to pursue, I think we should let them.
I'm not worried about the time. I'm just worried about safety. I mean, if we stick together, they can still pursue it. It's just we're together. But if you guys are fine, then so be it.
All right.
I think
Stitch and Vandra are pretty strong. They can handle themselves.
so.
Very well.
We'll at least get Vandra back at the very minimum.
Yeah.
And then Oxige will say, if it helps, even though the journey is a day and a half, I plan to have them complete the journey in way less time.
Very well. I will leave them in your care. I specifically say to Oxige.
And then he will nod to you, and you'll see his eyes, and he will say, I appreciate it.
Very well.
On to showing you where our training facilities are.
Yes.
As we're there. So he'll show you, and they'll have like really intricate like dummies, they'll have like a place where like they have the sticks out so you can practice your forms and katas and stuff, and they will spin around. So when you hit, they'll spin around, so you have to dodge and block.
Okay.
And there's
all right.
other dummies for like target practice. There's stuff. They even have a place blocked off where you have to do a magic resistance check just to enter, where you can practice launching and releasing spells
Okay. All
that
right.
are offensive. Yep. And so he will say, "Here you go." And again, you guys know the way back to your TP. It's
Yes.
not that far. I mean, you can see it from the training place, so it's not super far. But he'll say, "And if you need rest or meditation or anything, Kava will be here until I return. So let her know, and she will be with you."
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Kaba.
Okay. So yeah, you can go ahead and go to Kava. Are you just walking on over there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you arrive, and Kava goes, Bloodstar. It's good seeing you again. I was expecting.
You're breaking up there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yep.
Okay. She'll say, "Oh, Bloodstar. I was expecting you. It's nice to see you again."
Yes, it's nice to see you too. I don't know how to go about saying this.
Well, just say it.
Is there anything I can do to possibly like get some quick cash?
She will raise one eyebrow and she will say, "Quick cash?"
Oh no.
You see, I need money, but I don't want to be in debt with the party. So
I see. Well, and there are times in life when we do need money for things. But I've come to learn in life that if I don't have what is necessary for it, then later in life, if it is for me, I will acquire it.
Are you gonna respond, or are you just gonna sit there?
Pondering.
Yeah. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, I am looking to become a shaman, and I wanted to know if there was any way to, like,
Oh, so you like wish to study under me?
yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. How does Wahuru feel about this? I mean, we'll it'll be grueling hours, but we can do this. Yeah.
I have not talked to them about this yet, so I
Oh,
will do that.
yeah. I'm sure they would want to know if they were going to be without a party member.
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna go talk to Wahiro.
Well,
Out
she
of
was.
game.
She was. Go ahead. Out of game.
I was gonna say out of game. We're all like in the hospital room with Belac's dad, and then it's like the Anakin Skywalker meme where it's like, hold on, this whole operation was your idea. Because it's like he's gonna be within a Kava instead of with his dad. It's funny. Anyway, please continue.
So you go ahead and go to Wahuru, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna go to Wahuru.
Okay. Is Stitch back? Is Stitch here?
No, he had to be gone for a minute.
Yeah, that's right. I just want to make sure because I needed to know to roll for him. Okay. All right. So go ahead. You're with Wahuru now.
So, as you may know, I want to one day become a shaman. And so I was thinking, when we were finished with, like, everything we need to do here, I wanted to become Kava's pupil for a while.
You're muted, Mod.
Muted, Marty.
Thank you. That you were gone very quick. I mean, that station, what did she say? Did you ask her about your brand? Did you learn any more information?
No. I am going to. I just didn't want to.
I don't understand.
I'm going to. I just didn't want to flutter with questions.
Yeah, because how do I make quick cash was super important.
Hey, it was. It is. It is.
I mean, if you choose to stay, you are free. But that we don't even know if we're going to survive the plague, let alone be around to accomplish that. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Before you decide to leave, figure out how long you'll be gone, and then that's all I'm gonna say. Like at the game.
I mean, to learn and understand the intricacies of magic under a proper teacher would be years. It wouldn't be something that you would do in a matter of weeks. So that would be a commitment that you're setting yourself up for. It just seems right now you have a lot going on myself before trying to do all that.
Out of game, Matatopa said you got too much dip on your chip.
Right?
I mean, yeah. You're definitely right.
I didn't think there was any doubt about that, but
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, Belac, didn't we come here to greet your father before he possibly passed? It seems strange to want to take up lessons by Kava now of all times.
No, I said after we were finished with everything.
I mean, wouldn't that imply leaving Wahuru?
Why don't you try to see what you can learn about yourself? Because even in that may spur you along the line of your magical exploration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just saying, okay, I assumed someone else was going to do something.
I mean, are you going to go back and talk to Papa? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to pull up the map.
Someone else will want to do something.
Yeah, okay, so you'll be heading back to Kava. Matatopa and Kaliff, you guys want to start training?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to train with Matatopa.
I want to go.
Okay, what? Go ahead.
I said I want to go.
Reaper, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we're there.
Y'all can train.
Okay. I am going to, like, as soon as we get to the field, I'm going to try to attack them as soon as we get there. Like, sort of surprise.
Oh, okay.
Can I
So
can I alert?
everyone roll
can I use
impulse
my-
then.
Wait, can I alert to danger to know if he's attacking me?
Same.
Sure.
All right, sick. I just have to
So
get
how
a
would that
35 alert.
Do you have alert to danger, Rasitlian?
No.
I didn't think so. But yeah, so
I don't. I forgot.
Oh, you're kidding! Wait,
Hey, hold on.
yo, wait. Okay, no, either way that doesn't work. I got a 36.
Okay.
Has he
Yeah.
ever succeeded at an alert to danger?
not yet, but there's a you keep trying. So I'm gonna try to whip out my blade, and
Go ahead and roll impulse.
get them both.
Hi.
All right.
It is impulse time, baby.
So that's 21.
I got 21 as well. You win because
Ooh,
your
I-
aggression factor is higher than 5.
Oh.
What?
So as soon as you do that, Reaper backs up, like just ducks out of the way and jumps back. But Kaliff gets hit.
Well, I got hit. Would that be vestment or no?
Well, it was a quick just impulse to see if you would move out of the way. Because it was a surprise situation, but it can be vestment.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he hits you though.
does he? Wait, can it
Yeah,
be
I'll roll.
vestment?
I'll
Okay.
roll to hit.
We'll roll it.
All right. So that's 55.
Yeah, I don't think you could have missed.
And I'm just doing with the flat of the blade.
Oh, yeah, we know how well that went last time.
Well, yeah.
Well, he's been working on it, so it's actually better this time. Go ahead
Good,
and roll.
good. All right, what am I rolling?
Prowess.
Okay. So that's 21.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it must be you're getting more used to maneuvering your blade and the handle, the hilt, and everything.
Okay.
So just hit with the flat.
Got it. Okay, good.
So roll a d4.
All
This is stupid.
right. 2.
Okay, so when you hit with the flat, it's a d4 plus 2 of damage. So you hit with 4.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so I'm down by 4.
Yeah.
Got it. I just want you to know, by the way, if I'm fighting you, you don't get +4 to your vestment.
That fair enough. And then I'm going to.
Thank you for my punch.
You're right. I'm going to try to step in and hit Rasitlian.
Okay. But that was your one surprise.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So then impulse.
I get
So he would go first.
attacks around.
So Rasitlian, you go first.
Okay. Ready weaponing my scythe, and I'm going. How far away are you?
You only jump back like a few feet. He's within.
Okay. Yeah, I'll swing at him.
With sight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The sharp end? Or like.
Well, like with the butt, like the other side.
Ah. Okay.
or
Go ahead and roll prowess for me then. And do you have weapon familiarity for a scythe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been building this character to have a scythe the whole time. I just never got one. You said what? Prowess?
Yeah.
22.
Maybe it's something like it's the first time you've tried to hit with the butt end of your scythe or whatever. But you cut yourself for 1 point of damage, but you attack the butt end. Go ahead and roll to hit.
49.
That will hit.
Okay.
Okay. With the button, it's just a D6.
Okay. Uh, 13 points of damage.
No. Oh, yeah, you are adding your strength. So you're fully swinging.
Well, I mean,
Okay. All right. Well, you just
Nah,
take
bro.
13.
You're
Well, you
swinging on Monotopa. Okay.
swinging. I'm gonna swing.
All
Well, I
right.
mean, yeah. Training isn't training if you hold back.
All right.
That's not necessarily true.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So I had 21.
Yeah, so you're next.
What was okay? I'm next. All right.
Mhm.
Oh wait,
Okay,
what?
yeah.
Monotopa just get? Oh yeah, no. I guess Monotopa would get to go. Then
Because your aggression factors. Yours
Yeah,
is like
okay,
way lower
got it.
now.
yeah, no. It just seems weird that like Monotopa gets to go, then Rasitlian, then Monotopa again. I'm just
Yeah, 'cause it
scared.
was
Oh
a
no,
surprise
he had a
round.
surprise round.
Yeah.
So now we're at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, because
So
you
it's
guys don't go during a
yeah.
surprise because you're surprised.
Yeah.
I
Um,
guess. I don't know. Sure.
All right. 52.
Dang, to hit Reaper?
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
All right.
What is your investment?
Um,
I'm beefy.
Keep in mind,
I
55.
need to bet your character again.
55.
I think
Yes.
I'm EP ahead of you, by the way, and he has that.
What? 55.
Right?
Yes. If they're tied.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Hold on a second. I think I get one more.
No.
Yes.
Nah. I don't think that's right.
And it's a 1. Ah!
Oh no, roll again.
I know. It's a 10. Whew.
Okay.
So,
It is
You
now
got that the first time.
right?
it's now Kaliff's turn.
Okay, all right. So I get 1 free swing. That's going to Monotopa at -4/-4. So let's see. Oh, I'm gonna ready weapon my spear, and then I'm gonna thrust at Monotopa.
What do you mean you get 1 free swing?
I think he has
oh,
ready weapon too.
no. I have
He has an extra attack per
it's either
round.
martial artist or dance of. I believe martial artist and dance of death. They both give you 1 free attack at -4 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So he gets
Okay.
2.
That's true, he does.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna use both of those at Monotopa. So I get 1 free swing. That's a. Well, I don't think that hits. That would be a 3. Okay, so that would be 45, 4, 41. Does 41 hit?
That does not.
Okay, all right, then we're gonna go again. Well, a 3 wouldn't land either. Okay, time to use my actual APR. Another 4. Okay, good talk. I'm just gonna try and kick you.
Wait, isn't that a 45? Does a 45 hit you?
No.
No. Okay, so let's see. That would be. Okay, 46. Does that land?
No.
Ah! All right, well, that was everything I can do.
All right, and now we'll go to the bottom to Reaper, but first, smash cut to Caleb, or Bloodstar. You're back seeing Kava. Ah, I see you're back. So you've talked to Wahuru?
Yes. We still have some other business that we have to do here. So, we will take care of that, and I'll be thinking about it. While
see.
we're doing that.
Well, interesting. But while that is there, I wanted to talk to you about something.
I know. Yeah.
I had received information from Amitola that Do you have some sort of marking or something?
I have a brand. Yeah.
A brand, like a franchise? Like you have a company?
No.
I mean, because if you're looking for quick cash, that seems like a really good way to drum up some money.
No, I am earth touched. Well, earth touched.
Bless you.
Salud. Bless you. Oh.
From my understanding of it, it just means an elemental decided to bless me with some of its power. So yeah.
Do you mind if I see?
Yeah. I'll just pull up my sleeve. Sure.
I don't have much experience with those that are touched. I've only seen one other. That's interesting. Wow.
May I ask who that other person is?
Well, it is well before your time. So it would not be helpful. But they were touched by an earth elemental. It's very interesting. Maybe it had just been a few hundred years for me or something. So my memory may not be the greatest of it, but it didn't seem to look quite like that.
Yeah. Something happened. We were out on an adventure, and I guess I died almost. Well, I guess I died, but it saved me, I think. After that, it just turned red.
Okay. What? Wow. That is something. I've never heard of something like that happening. Again, my knowledge of it is a little limited, but I hear that they give you abilities. Like, what can you do with it?
Well, so far, I've done a few things. I haven't been able to do them on command yet, but
Things like what?
well, first when I cast any earth type spells, it makes them a bit stronger.
Okay.
And then in the incident when I died, instead of dying, I sort of like fell into a cocoon of sorts on the floor, made of dirt and mud, which somehow saved me. I've made a clone before. Yeah, just a wide variety of things.
That's interesting. Have you ever thought about what's in common with all of those?
Earth.
Well, besides the surface level.
They all have to do with shaping the earth, at least so far.
I would venture to say that they all deal with an extension of life. I mean, when you talk about cocooning yourself and dying, that's the literal sense of extending your life.
Yeah.
But then it seems that you extend your life to an inanimate object that is the exact copy of you, and then it seems to extend the life of your magic and your dominance over materials as well. I wonder why that is. And you said you can't do it on command? Like I don't know, cocoon or make a copy?
Yeah, so far I haven't been able to. I was thinking about trying it again while I have the opportunity now. So
I see. Well, while I don't know too much about Earth, I know a lot about blood and a little bit about life. And I would say that in the same way that the great Endora gives life to Mythandria, so must you be the vein that gives life to your copy.
Yeah, thanks. It's been helpful.
Yeah, actually, I'm really interested in this. Do you mind if I, well, if we perform something really quickly, I guess?
No. Yeah, we can.
All right. In order for that to happen, though, and to make it as easy as possible, I will ask that you don't resist what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay? So then she'll ask you to go into the room where she first cut the party and absorbed blood or whatever.
Yeah.
But this time, instead of a seat, it's more like an operating table. Like a table just lays up for you. And she'll say, here, lay down there.
Okay. I'll lay down.
She will do that, and she will say, I will need a little bit more of your blood, if you don't mind.
No, you can take it.
All right? So she will do something, and she has a bowl. And she will do something, and you'll see her grab, like, earth and, like, dirt and mud or whatever and put that in a bowl and, like, mix it up. And she'll, like, throw some sort of paste and water in there, sort of that. And then she goes to cut you. And as soon as that happens, as soon as blood leaves you, it starts to bubble over and like fizz, just outside of your body. Go ahead and roll your magical aptitude.
11. 28.
Okay, so the place you guys are in is just full of magic, just full of like it's so thick and heavy, the amount of magic that you feel, that you could feel the pressure when you weren't focusing on magic. And she takes it, she goes, I see, maybe I need to make another incision. So now she's making one a little bit higher, and the blood seems to flow a little bit better that way. And she captures it into that bowl where she was making the paste. And so she stirs it up. And now the paste like starts to go bright orange, mixing into it. Roll magic resistance.
39.
Okay? You will be like, there's so much resistance. I don't understand what's going on. Why is this happening? Thought you weren't gonna resist.
I'm not trying to.
I'm really fighting. And then she like drops to her knees, and she's like clasping her head, and like the bowl that had the paste just like falls onto the ground, and she's like writhing in pain and almost seething out.
Are you okay?
Do something.
Gonna try and cast minor healing.
Okay. With which hand?
My right one. My dominant
Okay.
hand. It's just the one I'd reach out first.
Okay.
Oh,
Anthony, you're frozen.
wait.
Oh wait, am I frozen?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm on Zoom right now.
I know, but you're just frozen.
Oh wait, what?
I did this though. I'm doing that.
Yeah, you're just saying it's frozen.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Wait, you can.
Uh,
Okay, hold up. I'm
Well,
gonna.
what does minor healing do? Like what?
2d12.
Okay. 11 and
Wait, can you see me turning the camera?
no.
No.
Oh, okay, so I'm just frozen. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
like,
That's
here we
what
go.
frozen means. Typically, yes.
I just wanted to make sure that like it. Okay,
There we go.
There we go.
We're better.
is this better? Okay, you guys can see me now. Sick.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Yeah,
What'd you-
I got 11 and a 1. So
So when that happens, the hand that you reach out is the one that she had cut. So you feel the magic leave you, but you also feel the blood like drip from it, like from your hand, and it touches her, and she stops writhing, but she's like out cold.
You killed the Anataha?
yeah,
No. You're gonna get killed yourself.
the sheer force of my power alone.
Wow.
She couldn't handle it.
Wow.
Okay,
Anyway.
she's not dead.
I'm just gonna check and see if she's breathing.
Okay. Yeah. Roll insight.
She did.
I feel like that'd be a mend roll since it has to do with like
Oh, okay. Yeah. Go ahead and do mend.
that's way better for me. That's going to be a 25.
Yeah. She's breathing.
Okay.
She's just out
Yeah.
cold.
So I'm gonna go and try to find someone.
So you're gonna leave her?
No, like I'm gonna pick her up and like carry her and try to find someone.
All right. Roll me prowess.
You get murdered.
No. 12. That is. Oh, I was looking at the wrong sheet. That is a 28.
Yeah, you can pick her up.
Huh?
Yeah, you pick her up.
So now I'm just gonna walk around and.
No urgency. Just walking around. Okay, that's fine.
I'm trying not to like
Walking around?
drop her.
Looking for who? Just
Just,
anyone?
like, anyone.
Okay. Are you gonna like
Right.
go into other TPs?
Well, I don't want to just like barge in. Well, yeah, I'll just like.
Guys, I'm
I don't wanna
sorry. I
barge
just
in.
have an
Well, yeah, I'll
unconscious
just
shaman
barge
on
in.
me. I don't mean to interrupt here. If you guys have a little bit of time, I was wondering if you could help.
Yeah, I'll just like peek in to others, just like I don't know.
Just bust down.
Okay, Caleb, what would you do if somebody was really injured? I mean, would you sort of casually do it? I mean, what would you do?
That's fair. Yeah, I'll just like go into the next one. Like,
Okay. So as you're going in, around the third TP, you'll find a group of humanoids in there. Just a couple humans.
so something happened. Kava fell unconscious. Can you help?
She fell unconscious. What? Oh my gosh. Hey, get the and they start talking in a language you don't understand. And they come back with cloaks that are green. And then they'll say, we must take her. And so they just pick her up and carry her off to her teepee.
You've killed the shaman.
And
He's
that looks like a
breathing.
good place to end for the
Yep.
night since it's 9.
Yeah.
Sam, a few questions. Firstly, we didn't get to this. Dang. Okay. Okay. What do you think is going on with Vandra?
My best guess is it has something to do related with his parents. He is heading into new territory, and his parents probably have some sort of clout in this area, and so they want to talk to him about his relation with his parents. That's my best guess.
Okay. Let's see.
Definitely yes. I think Belac. Wait, not Belac. My bad. Vandra is intimidated, and I don't really know why, but like he's been acting really standoffish around. Dude's name is Siege.
Oxige?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think he's I think sort of just the opposite, because he tried to sort of open up to Nijlan, and but I think Vandra being Vandra, you know, he thinks just about himself and strength. You know, that's why he was like, well, I don't care if I'm leaving the group. I need to be stronger. So I think he's still on that quest for Vandra the Immortal, as he was trying to remind us.
I think that when was it? Nijlan like found something like really weird out about Vandra that she thinks she should bring up to him when she like saw his memories. So I think that he was like taken for that reason. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I have 3 questions. We answered the one about Vandra. I had a question about Belac, Stitch, and Matatopa. So we can just go down. You guys can just answer the rest.
What's going on with Belac?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that one. Let's see. What's going on with Stitch? Well, I mean, all we know about that is that he's asked. Well, I'm not going to answer that one either. Yeah. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna abstain from these answers here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with Stitch.
Okay.
So he has something to do with like Celestials, as we found out earlier, because he's been in contact with them. And so I'm sort of going out on a limb here, but I think that who was it? Whoever it was, like saw that, I guess, and that's why they took him with, like, as well as Vandra.
Oh, you mean Oxige?
Yes.
Hmm.
Couldn't think of his name. Matatopa.
Monette referred him, but Oxige was the one who is taking Vandra and Stitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matatopa.
Matatopa. I think that Omega is sort of giving him I want to say premonition almost, but like foresight onto an upcoming event, possibly the Legion. Like, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
What is the Legion?
Cam fam, we don't want to deal with the Legion.
Yeah. Why don't you explain to us
yeah.
what the Legion is for the uninitiated?
And then Belac.
Oh, okay.
Currently, he needs money.
We hear you, Anthony. Just give us a second.
Yeah, let him finish.
I don't know what's going on with Belac.
Gosh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk about Belac first. personally, I think his band is giving him some sort of like immunization or some sort of like resistance to the plague. And like when he first got it, his band was the one that dealt with it, and it's been sort of keeping him alive in very dangerous situations. And so, I think it's the one that kept him alive. And so when the Onata'a went to investigate it, she got infected with the plague because it was containing it somehow. And when she was looking into the band and trying to investigate it, she got too deep and was exposed to the plague that it was trying to contain and sort of keep Belac immune from.
Okay.
As
Alright.
for Matatopa, I believe it's the Alamega sending him some sort of, signal that, hey, I'm going to have to get involved soon. It's getting serious. Just stay safe. Make sure that those on your side are, able to help you in times of need. That I don't really know anything else about the Alamega, so I can't really help you out there. And,
I got
my best guess for Stitch is, yeah.
That's great. I love that answer. Yeah. That's like 5 EP right there, just for those.
Right?
No, I'm kidding.
All right.
Okay.
So Belac, I think that the creature, the elemental that branded him, did it on accident. It was like a random chance when he was first branded.
It was a random chance. It was a roll.
I don't know. Anyway, so, and then the first time we tried to figure out what was going on, a giant elemental came and almost killed everybody. And I think that elemental is still tainting with him. Well, not the first time, but like the first big time we've ever used other elementals to get to know his elemental and understand his bonding. Caleb, stop shaking your head. This is my time to answer.
It's all right. Just let him answer. Don't be upset. Just go ahead and finish.
But I think somehow his brand has been tainted with, and it's not natural, but it shouldn't be. So I think every time somebody or something tries to intervene and learn more, something bad. Matatopa,
Anthony, please stop.
I think All Omega has been sending him signals, but I don't think that's the main problem. I think his problem is that he doesn't know what to do with All Omega. Like he's like been introduced to such a large concept. I think he's a little paranoid. I think he's paranoid for the right reason, but he doesn't know why he's paranoid, which is what's so terrible about the whole thing. But it's so good at the same point, because then he's like, it's kind of general, so then everybody can prepare for something, for like everything, so they kind of have to. And then Stitch, I think Stitch is somehow related to a Celestial, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. And I think
Well,
he's been depressing.
that's a little bit out of game knowledge right there, Cam Fam.
Mhm.
Yeah, you tried to just slip that right in, but that's okay.
Well, no, you can.
No, okay, keep going.
But I think that somehow his memories have been suppressed, which is why he can't remember anything, or he just is trying not to remember, like PTSD or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. All right. Well, those questions. Let's see. Manitoba, I'll give you 2. Reaper, you'll get 4. Kaliff, you'll get 4. Bloodstar, you get 5. And then I'm gonna roll a d. Okay, and then there's 2 for gameplay today. Yeah. Okay. With that being said, Camp Fam, stay tuned. Come watch us next week on EverMore with EverLore to find out if Bloodstar really did kill a shaman.
Oh yeah.
Let's hope not.
Thanks for watching, Cam Fam. Be sure to check out our social media at EverLore Game, and then also check out our site and YouTube channel, ManChildLTD.com. Thanks for watching another installment with EverMore and EverLore. And remember, no matter who you are, this game is for you. We'll see you.
All right,
Camp
Camp Fam. See you.